like that's the book right there. It's saying all the right stuff, but like some of the reasons why people don't believe, because they be like God himself didn't write the Bible and stuff, so somebody else wrote it and another human wrote it. So how you gonna believe what another man say?
Watch this. I got
like it's saying all the right stuff, but it's like I would say like it's the people who telling them the stuff. Like they ain't reading for themselves. They going out what other people say. The ones who telling us that like Jesus was white and stuff.
I got something for you, because I want you to think about this. There is no book on the earth or no form of learning that you have on this earth today that wasn't written by some type of man. Period. So when people say stuff like that, they just trying to pick and choose. They trying to, you know what I'm saying? They trying to make a case against this. But there's no form of learning that you have on this earth that is not inspired or created by some man. Period. But the difference is the words that's written in here, that's written by our forefathers, they got these words straight from the Lord. I'm gonna prove it. Hold this. Give me Exodus. I think it's 34. I think it's maybe verse 1. It talks about written with the finger of God. 34, and it's like one of the first few verses, or maybe towards the end of 33. 34. Let's see. Yes, verse 1. Read that. Watch this. Now this is the same man that frees people out of Egypt, right? Moses. Let's see what the Lord told him. Read that.
Exodus 34 and verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, Hew these 2 tablets to stone.
He said, hew meaning to cut 2 tables of stone. Read.
Like unto the first. And I will write upon these tablets.
Remember, it said the Lord said unto Moses, he said, cut 2 pieces of stone, I will write upon them. I will write upon them. Read.
The words that were in the first tablet, which thou breakest.
Because the Lord gave him 2 at first. He broke it, and then he went back up to get another 2. But it's showing you what? The Lord wrote down what he wanted on those stones and gave it to Moses. Everything that we read about that Moses was teaching the people, he got it from the Lord. And watch, I'm gonna prove it. Go back to Deuteronomy 28. Because there's certain things, bro, that men are limited to, that God is not. For example, prophecy. And that's what makes this book different from any other book on the earth.
That's right.
This book we can agree that this book is thousands of years old. The words in this book is thousands of years old.
Right.
They get the words that's in this book from manuscripts that's older than us. We can agree that. But watch what some of the words this book says. Deuteronomy 28, start verse 15.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it should come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, thy God.
Because guess what? This is still Moses speaking to these people on this side. Right? Don't go nowhere yet, bro. Don't go nowhere yet. It's still Moses speaking to the people on this side.
Right.
Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments. But Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it should come to pass.
When somebody say it shall come to pass, it's like me telling you it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? We may not give you no specific time, but it's telling you, hey, it's going to happen. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Now Moses, he's saying, it's going to happen if you do not keep the commandments of the Lord. He writ on tables of stone to give to me to teach you. If you don't do these things, read.
That all these curses should come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, keep in mind, what people Moses speaking to?
The people he leading.
He led out of what?
Out of slavery.
Out of slavery? Out of Egypt, right? What's their name?
The Israelites.
Israelites. He's speaking to the Israelites. Keep that in mind. Let's listen, because now he's getting ready to list the curses that will befall this people if they broke the commandments.
Right.
Let's see. Read verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fare with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
One of the curses he said, your sons and daughters will be given to another race of people.
Right.
Another nation of people. And you will have no power to be able to, like, If they held them for ransom,
So like that's when they was selling them people kids in slavery and stuff.
take a look at this side, bro. That happened to what people?
Blacks.
Right.
Yes. Yes, that happened to our people.
Right.
That happened because they broke the rules.
We broke the commandments, bro.
Yeah.
What we trying to show y'all is that these same people on this side, this is us.
Right.
And Moses, this is how we can prove that this Bible is a true book.
That's
Because
right.
we both said, we can agree.
Right.
This book is thousands of years old. How are these men able to have the knowledge to understand what's going to happen in the 1600s?
Bring it out.
In the 1400s.
Right.
Up until modern today.
Right.
How did they have that understanding? It ain't just, they ain't dying on them, they ain't having
Right.
a dream like, you know what, I think we can go in slavery a
Bring
long
it out.
time from now. No, the Lord told them. He
Right.
warned them. He said, if you break my commandments, these things are going to happen to you.
Right.
And guess what? It has become our history.
That's
It turned from
right.
prophecy to our history.
Bring it out.
Go to verse 64.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Because where were we native to at this time? In the Eastern Hemisphere.
Right.
In Africa, in Israel.
Right.
What they call the Middle East now. We were living over there. He
That's
said, I'm
right.
going to scatter you from one part of the earth to the other.
That's
when you
right.
scatter a people, what happens? Y'all go in a different direction. Just like when the police come up in the hood, everybody going to run in a different direction. Y'all scattering like roaches.
Yeah.
The Lord scattered us as a people.
That's right.
Amongst all nations on the earth, among
That's
all
right.
countries. That's why I went to the Caribbean. Guess what people look like over there? Us. I went to Cuba. Guess what people look like? Us.
Cuba?
Yes. I've been at, bruh. No matter where you go, you're gonna find people that look just like us.
That's right.
Right. Was it just because we decided to travel and live there? No. Our ancestors were forced there to be slaves.
Right.
To be slaves.
Right.
This is our history. But the Lord told us through Moses this will happen thousands of years ago. Proving that what? The words in this Bible is true.
That's right.
The words in this Bible is true.
Bring it out.
No other book on the earth can explain why we went through these things that we went through.
Right.
And if you say so, you gotta show it to me. I haven't read one yet. But this book proves why we went to slavery.
Right.
Why we living in the conditions that we living in today.
Right.
Because we break God's commandments.
Right.
That's why we still gotta work 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week just to damn put a burger on the table.
Right.
Because we still, even today, we're breaking the covenant that we made with the Lord, that we would keep his commandments. We did. I'm gonna give you an example. Give me 1 Corinthians 3:16. Right quick. I'm gonna give you an example, bro. All these things and that was just 2 curses. All those things we read that whole chapter is gonna prove that we descend from the biblical Israelites. Don't let nobody tell you you a black, you a nigger,
That's right.
you a Negro, African American. That's not your nationality.
That's right.
That's not, you can't trace none of them words back to a race of people in Africa.
Right.
There ain't no race of people tribe in Africa called black.
Right.
Ain't no tribe in Africa called African American.
Right.
That has no history. Them terms were made up.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of our grandparents are older than them terms.
Right.
Right. So guess what? Our biblical name is Israel.
That's right.
Majority of us from the tribe of Judah, tribe of Gad. That's where we come from.
Right.
That's our God-given name, and we got to take that back.
Right.
Because with that nationality, it comes back with our heritage, our customs. What do we celebrate now? What y'all just celebrated 2 days ago?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Where is that in the Bible? It's nowhere. What is Thanksgiving about?
It's about people moving to a new land, taking over the Indian territory and all that.
Correct. But did they go over there and be like, hey, we really like this land. Can we just have it?
Yeah, it's all about taking and stuff.
They killed them. They murdered them.
So they celebrating.
They were slaughtering their kids, their babies.
Yeah,
They got
but it's
actual
covered up
photos
by
of them slicing
like,
children
it's supposed
out
to
of
be all
women's
about
stomachs
thanks
and
Right.
smashing them against rocks.
Right.
That is history, bro. That is our history.
Right.
Why do we celebrate that? Why?
Tradition.
You say what? Tradition, exactly. But we're trying to that's why we out here. We're trying to reestablish our people's nationality and our God-given traditions, our God-given heritage. So we can stop celebrating, we can stop being assimilated into this land, because everything we learn here is unclean.
Right.
Everything we learn here is defiled. And we gotta let it go. If we want to be delivered from this place when the Lord returns, we got to separate ourselves from this
That's
land.
right.
We got to. What you have?
We used to scream black power.
while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.